power! Eh? Eh? My portals are strange. I don't have enough maids. I just need more of them. I've got my summoning hat on. I've got the maids around here. Let's summon more of them. I summon the power of to call upon the power of to give me more maids of. The summoning ritual has worked. Let's see the results of our spell. Eh? Eh? There's a cow. I didn't get anything? Well, I got this cool little thing. It makes lots of shiny. Hello everyone, M-Dial here. We're gonna play some more Magic Maiden today. And I have made a shiny thing. This is an unstable beacon from Botania. And I'm giving it redstone power. I'm giving it redstone power right now because it's a really big shiny thing, but my frames per second doesn't like it too much. So this is really good for actually just having a beacon when you want to go away. If you go away quite a few blocks, then it'll show you where exactly your base is. Like, how are you going to miss that? It is a beacon. It serves the same purpose as the vanilla one, but it's a lot cheaper to make. Let's turn this off. Really, this thing takes unstable, not a whole lot. You get a mana pearl, and you get some of these unstable cubes, which are just ender pearls and petals with some obsidian. The total cost is 4 flowers, 8 obsidian, and 2 ender pearls, and another ender pearl for a mana pearl. So we're going to work on the house today. Rather, we're going to actually build the house, because the house is this. I like how this is coming along. I have a nice comfy sofa and a coffee table. I have a fireplace as well, but there's nothing else here. For one, there's no walls, there's no ceiling, there's no outside. I want to put in some gardens out here too. When I look around at this area, I see a low point right here. I also see a high point over here. This looks like I could put another level on the building. How high does this come up? Right about here. Okay, so we might shave a little bit off the top of this, but we should put another floor up here and have the chimney go up right through the center of the building. And let's see. We could have it come out over there a bit. Although, I think I just want to have it come up here first, and we'll see what happens. How am I going to get up here? I could have a couple stairs. Say, just put in a few blocks right here. Obviously not these blocks. Yeah, that should be good. We can just walk up and down. It looks like we wouldn't want to come across here, so we put a couple like this, and it's getting dark. Daytime, please come to me. I think I'm going to build this house from the inside out. What I'm going to do is I'm going to map out a few areas in here. Say this is the living area, living room. And I want to make a house that's probably going to go more vertical than it is horizontal. I want a nice large house though, because I want pretty much everything that I would want to do. How did I get a sign without any text on it? That's strange. There we go. I'm going to call this one the hub. Hub? Hub. Okay, so this is the hub, and this part of the house is going to connect to pretty much every other part of the house. Meaning I'm going to need elevators, and I'm going to need ladders, and we're going to need staircases, and probably a room under here. I might have to to hollow out the side of the hill here. I don't want to just destroy it. That's the last thing I want to do. What I want to do is probably put a room inside here. I'm going to need a floor in here too. What can we use as a good floor? I got a few building materials with me because I thought I was going to work on the outside of the house. But the more I think about that, I really need to plan the house before I start working on the outside, or it's going to go all kinds of weird, and I'm going to end up rebuilding the thing a few times. So if this is the floor here, why don't we just use the same birchwood planks? And let's bring this up another block, and we'll put the floor right here. I need a better digging tool for this. I think I have just the thing. Yep. Where are you? There you are. Let us rend the entire hill asunder. Whoa! Hey, that is not the way you're supposed to go. Why are you doing this? I didn't want to dig it that much. I think I wanted to dig it 2 blocks and not 3. Yeah, I want to dig out, or maybe I did. I want to dig out this part, and then I want to dig out the floor too? Yeah, well. Kaboom! Kaboom! What the heck? That's strange. Look at the pattern that it made. Okay, let's try this again. If I stand right in the center, like right here, and I do this. Yeah. It's going to dig the same pattern no matter what I do. That's really interesting. Okay. Then I need my builder's wand, and I think I just need to fill in the rest of this again. Between the Ars Magica spells and the builder's wand, it makes building really easy and quick. Oop, is that low enough? Yeah, that's low enough. I just need to get out more of it. Let's replace my weapon for now. So if I do this... I just got the grass. Let's try again. Yeah. That's better. So what I did here was I took out all the dirt and I replaced it with these planks. And I took the cobblestone that was here and I went around the natural contours of the hill. Made an interesting shape out of it. It looks sort of like... I don't even know. This isn't really a shape that you would see. It's just like some generic blob. So while doing this, I noticed a couple spots where I could make different rooms. There's a nice sunken area over here. I could probably make like a bridge over to that little hill. And then there's another sunken area over here, which I could go over to my tree farm. I think what I'm going to do now is I'm going to put up a bunch of this living stone. Because I really like this living stone. Oop. It's just a really good building material. And I'm going to probably skip the parts where I want to go out into the other areas. And we're going to put up some walls around the whole thing. I would like a ceiling on here most of all. But walls are nice too. Public service announcement. If you happen to be trying to get more flowers, more living stone, do not use a dig spell on it. This, bad. This, worse. You don't get the flowers back. They just get destroyed. I think that's a problem with the living spell. If you really want to use this thing on here, what you can do is you can pick up all the flowers, mine everything, then put them back down. Don't just mine them. I'd like to put some more details in the build than just a solid wall of living stone. I mean, it is a nice texture, but if you just have a flat wall of it, it's not going to look all that good. So what I did was I put up some different kinds of wood with it. I just wanted to see how they looked. We have spruce wood over here, and hellbark wood over here, and magic wood, and blood wood, and here's some boring oak, and some amaranth. I don't like this one. The two textures here are completely different styles. They don't go together well. As well as this one. They kind of look like they go together, but I can't say I like building out of this color anyway. So the ones I'm looking at are the Bloodwood. That's not Bloodwood. That's Bloodwood. This is Hellbark. The Hellbark, it kind of has a matching texture, but not really. It's not. It doesn't quite have enough contrast for me either. And the spruce wood here has too much contrast, but it doesn't look too bad together. Now this one looks decent. I might do the magic wood. It's easy to get. There's a lot of different parts in it. The oak wood doesn't look too bad either. If you have a suggestion, let me know in the comments. Maybe there's a different kind of wood that I just haven't looked at yet. Maybe there's a perfect kind of wood that goes with this thing. I don't particularly want to use the Botania living wood. That doesn't look good. Looks about as good as this. Yeah. One of the things that I did notice when I was looking at houses for Minecraft is that a lot of them seem uninspired, boring, bland, dull. I suppose if that's what you're going for, then it's fine, but I want to make something interesting. I want to make something that I can live in, and I can stay here for pretty much ever. So what I want to do is I want to put as much detail and as much thought and as much care as I can into this build as I can. And I don't know how to do a lot of that yet. I'm sort of making this up as I go along and trying to look at what other people have done. Where's my stairs? Where's my stairs? There we go. Well, explosions. Hello? Let's get distracted by the random explosions out in the world. Oop, gravel. I'll leave you for now. I heard something over in this direction. Ooh, a cave. Might have to go poke in there later. Let's see. The meteor. Is there one of those out here? There's a bunch of cobble. That looks like a random villager house. It's not what I'm looking for. Got some witchwood here. Hello, cobble. Hello, moonstone. Hello, anything to justify an explosion around here? Random hole. I'm not seeing anything. Maybe it happened to be underground? A creeper and a skeleton just decided to duke it out, and the creeper won? I don't know. So far, I can say that I like using the terrain in my build here. It has a more organic feel to it. Like the building itself is molding itself to the terrain. It isn't a circle, and it's not a square, and it's not whatever combination thereof that I come up with. Those kind of builds are fine when you have a bunch of flat area, like out here, or you go flatten a bunch of area yourself. Part of the problem with my builds before was that there wasn't anything to build on. There was nothing here to inspire me. There was nothing to work with, so I had to come up with everything on my own, and I had a whole bunch of concepts and ideas on how I wanted to do things that just didn't work too well. So I'm sitting here learning how to make things detailed, how to make them interesting, and this is more interesting than this. Although this isn't bad. I'll probably take this and make it more natural around here too. So I made a staircase over here, and I was thinking, there's a cave right here. What I could do is we could first light it up. Probably want to get my sword too. But I could put my smeltery and my other heavy things down here, where I could just be like, there's a cave, and I have a cave, so I'm going to end up putting all the things that I don't want to see normally, or... Oh, there's more dungeon. Why is there dungeon everywhere? Now, this would be a really good spot for the smeltery, because the smeltery is sort of a heavy metal process, and it just fits down here better. It's either that or I go make a whole big area for it, which wouldn't be a bad idea either. But given the size of this, I probably want to make a few of them. Here, I could just come down, and this is my personal metal workshop where I go tinker and I go make the things that I need to, and nobody's going to bother me down here. Not that anybody's going to bother me out there until I put maids everywhere. So let's get the signs that I have. We're going to mark out some of this area. I'm going to put the smeltery down here. Let's call this Heavy Metal Cave. There we go. And let's call this... Let's get a block to put it on first. Piece of living rock should be good. Let's call you... That's the second one that I've had the problem with. The signs aren't giving me the GUI. Let's call this Crafting Central. I'll have all of my crafting tables and my various crafting devices out here. And down there will be the smeltery. And over here... I'm not sure about this yet. I don't want to put my bedroom down there. I want to put my bedroom up here. I want to have a staircase or a ladder or something above me. In fact, let's mark that out now. A bedroom. It should go up. Yeah, good enough. And... Maybe I'll just build something down here, and I will have inspiration for it later. For now, I need some ladders. I want to put down something like this, so I can get down and up here really quickly. There we go. I still need ladders. We can make ladders. I've got lots of magic wood. Yes. Okay. Get up here. Oh, that's not enough. Ow. Note to self, make more than 6 ladders whenever you have a space where you need more than that. Ba-doop. Going up. Just barely enough. That's fine. So we have, I guess, a few wings. 1 wing, 2 wing, 3 wing. I put up another layer on the house. I brought it in a block because I thought it would look interesting. But when I did it, it made the house look shorter than it actually is. I think that's just a perspective thing. It's not actually shorter from the inside. It's got the same amount of blocks as far as height goes, but in here it looks just fine. From out here, it looks like the thing is only 2 blocks tall up there. Hi, zombie. It's really interesting. There's some perspective trickery going on. I want to get a roof on here. At the very least, I want a place that's safe and away from everything when the storms come. So I'm going to actually start building my bedroom up here. So let's get this. I think I'm going to just take a few of these and I'm going to put a bunch of ladders on here. What I'm going to do is build a floor. I want the ceiling not to be the same color as the floor, so I'm going to make it out of spruce wood planks. And I'm going to put a few blocks in between. That'll give me room for redstone shenanigans like ceiling lights and whatever else I want to do. So there's going to be this here, and I think I'm going to make the next floor out of magic wood planks. It looks something like this. We'll have a few blocks that are of the magic wood and a few blocks of the thing, and there'll be a block here for running redstone around. Yeah, let me get this filled in. No! My makeshift area! I can't use it anymore. Well, that's okay. Let's just rip up the whole thing. And I won't be able to sleep out here ever again. Oop. I have no inventory space. That's fine, really. all I really need is a place to sleep at, and somewhere that's safe, with a roof over my head. Here's the roof. Looks pretty nice from in here. And we'll go up here. This isn't actually going to be where I'm going to sleep, but I don't have a better place right now. So here we go. Daytime. I think I'm going to pull some of the same perspective trickery as I did before, and then we'll put a roof on the place. So let's see. We need to put up these walls with magic. It's the best kind of magic. Magic flowing blocks. This is really high. It's a little bit disconcerting without the roof here. It just feels like I'm gonna fall. So let's get back off of there. And this place doesn't look so bad. It's a nice wide area. Although it still makes me think I'm gonna fall. So let's get down here. I brought up the outside in the same pattern up a couple more levels. And we have the floor there. That's not a good place to look at it from. Let's go back out over to here. It's a good idea to look at buildings from a lot of different angles to see how they turn out. Ooh. Huh. It looks like it's pretty tall now. If we come over here, it does kind of look like it's shrinking still. It kind of reminds me of a palace or a crystal. That's interesting. Yeah, we might have to do something with this. I like the way this is going. I kind of want to put some spiky things on top now, just to finish it off. I really like the way this turned out. It's not too detailed, but it's not too plain either. It's somewhere where I could start working details into it, like windows or other decorative things. And each part of it looks different from different angles because of the way the base started. And you still got some weird perspective going on right here. I think I will keep the magic wood. If somebody does have a better suggestion for it, let me know. It looks really interesting from this angle, although not too good. We'll work with it. We'll work with it. It's worth working with anyway. It's different from pretty much everything else. I really like this living rock as a building material. It just seems to go good with a lot of things. And nothing much in here yet. We'll have to put some things in here. Since this is the hub, maybe we'll put a map on this wall. And we'll put a schematic for the building in here. Or maybe we'll just put some things over there. I need to consider where I should put storage, as well as an Ars Magica crafting area. Although I've got this thing over here. And I want to put some gardens out here. I really do. So get a bunch of flowers. Like that. That's a nice flower garden. I want a bush garden and a hedge maze. And someplace where I can just have maids sitting around at a nice poolside table. Or lakeside table. Or something. Something nice. With water. Lots of water. Let's put water everywhere. Except on this. I don't think water would go on here too well. And I'll think about it. Well, that is enough for today. I want to thank you all for watching. And the sparkles choose me!